Alright, welcome back guys to another video to Dying Light 2 on how to combat every single enemy in, Dying Light 2. This one I think you guys have been waiting for a little bit. I've been trying to do a little bit of the smaller enemies at first. I did the Goon last episode. That is going to be one of the bigger creatures. I think the next one's either going to be the Demolisher or the Charger. I'll be going over that, but this one I think you guys will be really interested in seeing because this is going to go over the Volatile. The scariest thing in the entire game. I was going to leave it towards being near the end because it's supposed to be one of the tougher creatures to kill out of all the others and the most feared. But I want to go ahead and just go ahead and get it out of the way. And this is actually really interesting. So as you can see here, the Volatile, you'll see that he'll actually have every one of his attacks are heavy attacks. Which is to be expected. Oh lord, let me back up over here. But thank goodness there's a new event because I was going to struggle really trying to get a Volatile on its own, but right now they actually have it to where they're random enemies spawning around. So that is a weird little leap that you've seen there where he did a lunge and then try to do a weird attack. That is different from the normal pounce that he would normally do. For some reason he's not trying to go in for a pounce. So they do have two ranged attacks to where they'll try to spit. They'll also leap forward like that to come in for overclaw, and then there's heavy attacks where they do that. You cannot block any of these attacks, you just have to keep dodging. And you also have a pounce where he gets on all four and then launch like that. So that one's really easy to see. As you can see, there's two different animations for attacking him. So dodge, swing. You can stun him if you want to. Electricity and fling work really good together. You can just go ham on him. You can dodge out of the way. He is a bit tanky, so he's able to crawl around on all four. So he's able to swing backwards as well. So go in for the pounce, wait for him to pounce, and then hit him from behind. You can also, it gives you plenty of opportunities. So normally you can fight all four of these things at once if you just know their attack patterns, but you just have to pay attention to all four all at a single time. Dodging will give you a clear line of sight to his back end, and you're able to go in for a weak attack. Obviously, flashing him with the UV light, that will scare him. So there is one thing I will point out. When you are using the UV flashlight, you only click it once and he'll back up and and he guards himself. Do not hold the flashlight on him. Eventually he just gets angry, and as you can see, he just stands back up. He's able to jump around a little bit. I have a fully upgraded UV light, so if you guys are running the non-upgraded UV light at the time, which you first unlock, if you hold the flashlight on them, they'll just kind of get angry after you flash them for a long period of time, or keep the light trained on them, and they'll just kind of swing through and start attacking you. So it's really meant for mostly just stunning. Best thing to use it for right when they're about to do one of their two leap attacks. So I mean, you can flash them at any time and give you an opportunity to attack. So it's one really weak point that they have going on here. Gives you open attack, swing in, hit him from behind, flash him, hit him again, flash him, keep him down on the ground, and you can let him get electrocuted. Do not let him pounce you, because if anyone has ever played this game so far, you'll know that the pounces will take off half your health no matter what it's at. It will always scale to be at least half your health, so don't worry about that. Unless you're going against something that's a lot higher level at the beginning. Yeah, so he comes into an overhead swing, jumping up in the air. Every one of his attacks will be heavy like that. As you can see, he also has different animations for him. Oh yeah, you don't want to pounce on me there. That's the scariest thing though. Do not let them pounce. That is the toughest one. See, as you can see, there's no blocking any of those hits. But yeah, so it's pretty much straightforward. The most scariest thing in the game is just really fast. You just have to pay attention to it. And after a while, you can, this is a great time right now for you guys to go into events and just find these guys on their own and practice with it. Just going back and forth to learn its attack patterns. At first I was going to just do the Tyrant Volatile. It's exactly the same thing, he's just a lot bigger and he's a little bit more immune to UV light. But yeah, so that is the scariest thing in the entire game, the Volatile, and I make it look like, it's a no big thing, but for new players, that can definitely be a nightmare to deal with. They hit like a truck, so one thing to be looking out for. So there you guys go. That's how you fight a Volatile and kind of learn his attack moves. Again, no possible actual like blocking attacks or blockable attacks there that are all heavy. So even though he does swing with both arms at one point, the give an indicator of a heavy attack is one single arm attacks. As you can see, every time I try to block there, you just smashed right through it. So there's just no way of actually blocking that. So dodging is your best bet. When he goes in for pounce attacks or any kind of the charged up like long attacks there with double arms, you're able to dodge at the right moment. Kind of goes in slow motion. You're able to get a great shot on his back. If you don't follow up with that shot, he's able to swing back and then just hit you unless you're moving around and ready for that. So that is a little bit of a thing that always gets me when I'm trying to fight these things. So look out for that. So there you go. That is the Volatile. I've seen a bunch of videos and stuff trying to look up how to fight one of these things the best way. Usually that's just spamming them with like, Molotovs or anything, not actually having a direct way of actually fighting these things and reading them and learning how they or all their attack patterns. So finally, there you guys go. That's how you kill Volatile. Tell me what you guys think about it down in the comments. If this helps you out in the game in any kind of way, I would love to know. Personally, I think it would actually help you out a ton in certain segments of the story and everything. But yeah, so just let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments there. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.